Welcome back to C.O.C Network. 5 things we learned. Just watched Chelsea 2, Arsenal 3 in the first leg of the Carabao Cup at home, Stamford Bridge. Here we go. First thing, same old Arsenal. I thought they were rotating in this game. They went full strength Bar Kepa. First set piece of the game, they score. Don't really feel like they got out of second gear, like Dylan brought up on the podcast. Struggling for goals as a striker? Come see us. Gyökeres gets a goal and assist and still didn't look good at all. I mean, they were the better team on the day. They do deserve to win this game, but we hand them 2 goals. Zubamendi, great finish on the third one, but walks right through our defense. Yeah, it probably comes off as really bitter, especially right after we lose to them. But genuinely, it is disappointing. I think maybe that's a better word to use for the simple fact that this is the team that everyone's talking about. This is the team that's going to win the league this year. This is the team at the top of the UCL table. It's disappointing. Like it's a very beatable team when you watch it, and then all of a sudden it's just there's a corner goal. I mean, it is so frustrating. I really have trouble articulating it, and again, it's because I come off as bitter, but I just feel disappointed that this is the team that we can't beat. This is the team that I mean, when's the last time we beat them at home, right? I mean, the last time I think we beat them was Lukaku's second debut. I mean, it's really just embarrassing on our end as a team. I mean, regardless of the competition, it's against Arsenal. We should be up for that. So yeah, just disappointing, really. Lesson 2. Speaking of 2 of the 3 goals that we handed them today, I love this picture. I mean, this was vintage Robert Sanchez today. I mean, I've given him a lot of praise, and rightfully so. He's been fantastic pretty much all year, bar the United game, right? That first corner, you can argue there's a little bit of a shove from Trossard. To the standard I hold this keeper to, that shouldn't be a problem. I've been specifically praising his high claims. For him to just whiff that, and then, I mean, it just hits off Ben White and in pretty much. I mean, I probably score that, right? It's just bad from Sanchez individually. And then Gyökeres' goal as well. I remember seeing the XG after the game. I was like, where'd they get all that? 0.95 for Gyökeres, putting it 1 yard over the line because it goes right under Robert Sanchez. Really poor. I would also say with his feet today, and I understand he's being asked to do something different. We'll get into that in just a second. But he was really bad today. And for all the credit in the bank that he has for his performances the past 6 months, yeah, this was absolutely horrific. It wasn't good enough at all. I'm not going to suggest that he should get dropped, but Jorgensen did look good when we played City. So yeah, it needs to be better from him. It can't happen again. We'll see how this develops, but Liam Rosenior is learning on the job. That's what happens when you sack a manager mid-season. But one thing that really needs to happen quickly, he has to learn the limitations in this squad. I know I was just speaking on Robert Sanchez. Maresca tried that too. By the end of Maresca, I mean, Robert Sanchez was pretty much playing everything long. Not trying to play any intricate line breaking passes. Today we saw something different, and yeah, that is not a strength of Robert Sanchez's at all. Trevor Chalobah, Wesley Fofana, not a strength of theirs either. So that was really shaky at times, and I understand he took full responsibility for that, the manager. But you got to understand this is not. It has to be understood very quickly because that's what the stakes are here. Like I've been speaking about, this is not a developmental club. It should not be, although it's being run like one. We need results right away, and I know he knows that, but he's going to have to learn really quickly the limitations in the squad. I thought you saw it in the midfield today. Obviously, that's a personnel thing, given the injuries and illnesses, whatever was really going on. We were missing a lot of guys today. But Enzo, for as good as he looked at times on the ball, getting us really playing switches from deep, I really did enjoy him on the ball, but there are limitations there when he is in a double pivot. And Andre Santos, who's not naturally a number 6, There's limitations there too, but Caicedo suspended and Lavia is MIA. So it's a tough situation. Again, I liked our overall shape. I saw patterns that I enjoyed. I mean, Acheampong, right wing back, I don't love. But again, that probably should have been Gusto, but he's carrying an injury, so we didn't play him. But you had Acheampong and Neto holding the width, Joao Pedro, Estevão in the pockets, double pivot, Andre and Enzo, back three in possession, striker up top. Cool. Like I understood it. I get it. But there are certain things, especially in that build-up in our own third, we need to be careful there. So there's a lot to learn on the job, and he has to learn it quickly. Hopefully we can chalk it up to missing a lot of important personnel today. But again, that shouldn't be an excuse to lose this game, even though, yeah, I saw the lineups and probably wasn't thinking anything positive regarding what I thought the result would be. But yeah, when you watch that 90, we absolutely could have won the game if we were serious, but unfortunately it's not the case. So we got to get our shit together. Try to end on some positives at least. This is something Dylan's been telling me for a very long time, but to see it consistently play out is funny. Garnacho impact sub, brilliant. It's fantastic. I mean, he comes on and scores 2 goals really out of nothing. And again, when he's running at tired legs after dealing with Neto on the left for an hour, who regardless of his performances, he can be a lot to deal with, just the running. Garnacho up against tired legs, it's fantastic. It's a great recipe. Guy who has a lot of repeatable actions, always taking on his fullback, trying to get a cross in, trying to get on the byline, get the ball back, get shots off. So him coming off the bench, it's the recipe. Gittins was ill today, not in the squad, but he had a good performance in the cup before this. So hopefully he can start to get to a rhythm. But yeah, this is something that we already knew. Garnacho off the bench, fine by me. Last thing, I've been pretty critical of Neto lately. I thought his form in the Club World Cup was very good, and that's the standard I held him to. We paid a lot of money for him. He's wearing the number 7. Let's go. And it's dropped off. So again, his performance today, we saw him in the pockets for half an hour, which I hated. But Estevao, again, I am running out of patience on this one. I feel like we're over halfway through the season now. I think we can start to see him consistently play. I think he's getting more adapted to the physicality of the league. I mean, Jurriën Timber, yes, on his weaker side today. It was a handful for him. It was hard to cope at times, and Estevao just, again, getting shots off, getting balls into the box, just weaving through people in really all phases, build up, final third, through the middle. I mean, just everything. And it's what we need. He's far and away been our brightest attacker out wide. And especially even when he's gotten the opportunity to play as a 10, you see the sparks there. So he just needs to play. I cannot see Neto Garnacho out wide. It just can't happen. Estevao, out of the 4 that we have with Gittins, Garnacho, Neto, Estevao, I need Estevao starting every week. There can't be an excuse for me anymore. He's shown enough. You can take him off after an hour if he doesn't have it even, sure, by all means, but this is our best winger. He needs to start every week. We're not in a good position right now. We're not in a good place, and it's fucked up to put it on kind of on his shoulders, but I do think that elevates our attack quite a bit. So that's the 5 things I got from today. Again, it's not looking good. I've been saying this ever since we were about to sack Maresca. I do not like the feeling that's going on here. Yeah, we're missing a lot of guys, but like I said, we need to have standards, and to be able to just, almost, I mean, I do think it's a positive that we're still in this tie, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. So that needs to be changed. And, we got a good run of fixtures in the league coming up, favorable. They need to be won. We need to be back in this. It doesn't take much. And by back in this, I mean comfortably in Champions League spots. We shouldn't be fighting till the final day for that. We need to be comfortably there. And you look at other teams that just did it, right? Newcastle are right back up there. It does not take much given how tight the table is right now. We got to get our shit together. 2 more group stage Champions League games. We got to get our shit together. Um, it's tough on Rosenior. He's been put into a tough job, tough circumstances, but clock's already ticking. Not on his job, but on this season for Chelsea. We do not have time to adjust. We need results, so it's not all on him. The players need to they need to lock in, but yeah, a lot needs to change for us to turn the shit around. But I believe. See you after the Brentford game. I'll definitely have some thoughts after that. But thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know, and I will see you soon.